You cannot review the videos?
No, no, we did.
Yeah, okay, so you sit down in this room and you have your notes from the live judging, and then you sit down, make your ranking, look at the videos, and then make sure that what you have is correct.
Yeah, because it's been so many teams, and sometimes you forget what the first team did, and you judge them a little bit higher or lower, and then you see another team afterwards, and then when you compare the notes, you say, okay, this team should have been higher or lower than the other team, and so we were replaying and replaying because the first round is very important to determine more or less where they're going to be.
Absolutely. And would you say that knowing the speed round result is having any kind of influence on you guys? Like if a team has been doing spectacular in speed rounds, could that influence you guys when you look at the free round?
Say again?
That's something we used to say with the speed rounds in free fly. When a team was really good in a speed round, we said it used to have an influence on how the free round was judging. Let's say if a team is ranking amongst the first top 3 in speed, would it be hard for you to put them last in the free round? Like, is there any kind of influence there?
No, I think that nothing influences in the free round.
You're really looking at this completely separately.
Separately, completely. No, we look at how they put the move together, and if they have variety, the speed. The speed is very important of our judging. If you fly in a lower speed, you're gonna get less points, even though if your routine looks a little bit better than the one who's flying a higher speed.
So is that what's happening with medium actum, because they obviously fly way slower, but also they have smaller body type. So how do you have some kind of like wing loading ratio taken into consideration?
No.
Trademark, Amy?
No, no. With the medium actum, they're flying really good. I mean, for kids, they're really impressing a lot of people and they're really destroying a lot of teams. But they're like technically wise, they're really good. But sometimes, like for example, the crosses they're doing, they're a bit high in between each other. So if another team does a cross and they're going closer, that requires a more difficult.
Difficulty.
Yeah, exactly.
You're getting distracted by rig and massaging you right now.
Exactly.
All right, well, thank you very much for dropping by. Now maybe you'll think twice about sneaking your head through our door again.
Okay, goodbye. Hey, stop texting while you're doing this, huh?
Bye, Luis.
Thank you very much, Luis. Great flyer and great competitor in his own right, not only just judging. Now we've got the A category, and it's the Aerocart Academy 2. This is I think one of the biggest stories of this event, Domi, is this academy, this French academy. Can you just give us a bit of an insight into that?
Yeah, this is something that has been put into place in 2013 by François Simon, who's in charge who's the manager of Aerocart Paris, the wind tunnel that's been existing for a few years in Paris. And she strongly believes that the future of flying holds on the kids, and she's been putting in place this amazing system where the tunnel is sponsoring some flying time, and she also works a lot to find outside sponsors to make it possible for the kids to train as much as possible. She provides coaching for them, and they're helping out going to competition. So it's a whole structure around those kids, and it really pays off, because when you look at their result in this competition, they have one team entering the AAA category, one the AA, and one at Simple A. It's really been amazing.
Let's get a quick word with Jed and the team. Oh, no, we're not. Sorry, we're going into the next team. This is a lot here. They're having a great competition. They're just absolutely loving it. Currently in 7th place. It's moved for them a little bit, 7th and 8th, and then back up to 7th and back down to 8th out of 11 teams. Free flyers really by trade, and decided to have a go at belly flying. So they got themselves some suits, and they put the team together, well, just over a week ago, and they've been doing a bit of tunnel in the morning. I hope they carry on with this team, and maybe we'll see them next year in the AA category.
Yeah, well, they seem to have a lot of fun together, and that's really what it takes at the beginning. Because if you want to get good, you need to train a lot. To train a lot, you need to stick together for more than a couple of weeks, and it really comes down to the team dynamic, like how you can actually work together and deal with the fact that, well, sometimes you're going to have bad days, sometimes you're going to be tired, sometimes you're going to get angry or frustrated at something and have a stupid reaction, and, well, you need your teammates to understand that you need to be comprehensive.
Over to Jed. Jed. Quick word with Jed there. We're kind of losing his microphone. Jed, have we got you on comms? Just need to get his microphone.
Currently in 7th place. How was that round for you?
Not one of our best, but we'll keep going.
Usually not always on your belly, I believe.
We've done a bit of everything, but we've been jumping together in the tunnel now for about 2 weeks. So
Well, we hope to see more of you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much, Jed. It is the A category that we're looking at right now. That was Team Alat. We've got the Amnesia RW4 team from France in there right now. And these are a different standard altogether. These and Amnesia 4, well, they were in joint first place. Now they're in second on 125 points. They got the same score on round 6 as Flying Circus, 24 points each. But they've slipped back down there, 125 points, third place 115, fourth place 105, fifth place 90 points. Even though it's only the A category, it could be seen as the beginning category in four-way. There's prize money in all of the rounds, so it's just as much competition for these guys as it is for the best teams in the world. You know, they're playing for the same glory. Over to Jed with that team right now.
Ciao ragazzi, noi siamo qui con i ragazzi da Italia. Com'è questa giro? How was this last round? Com'era la gira?
Gira bene, gira bene.
Tu vuoi a vedere qui, per favore. It was a good jump for you?
Good jump, good jump.
Yeah, and how are you enjoying the competition so far?
Very good competition.
It's great to see you here from Italy. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks
Cheers.
very
Ciao,
much.
ci vediamo.
Thanks, Jed. Blue Phoenix now in the tunnel. This team in the A category, 9th place, 69 points, 15 points on the last round, 23 points on the round before that. Was a fast round. The highest score we had on round 5 was from the Amnesia team we've just seen there with 37, which is a good score, 37 points. It was a bit of a random round, but 37 points in the A category is quite phenomenal, I must say. This is Blue Phoenix we're watching right now.
Blue Phoenix, which are most of them, and I believe actually all of them, are parents of the academy kids competing in the same event.
They are indeed. Are we going to get a quick word there with them? I don't think so, no.
We can do if you
Okay,
want.
yeah, very quick word, Jed, very quick word.
I'll see if I can get a quick word. Has anyone got the helmet off? How was that round for you?
Pretty good.
Just pretty good or very good or just good?
Just good.
And you've got some of your children flying here with you as well?
In Academy 1, 2 and 3.
And are you chasing them any competition with your children as well?
Yeah.
Oh, good to see you here. Fantastic. Thanks for joining us. We're back to the studio. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jed. She was out of breath there. She's got teams in Academy 1, 2 and 3. This is now Flying Circus.
Flying Circus in the lead at the moment, are they not?
They are indeed, 140 points. They're well away. They're 15 points in the lead, so that, you know, they're going to have to do something terrible to lose that lead right now. 19 points, 13, 20, 16, 48 and a 24.
And we have Ray Kubiak giving us a shout out from Virginia Beach, saying you and Regan are doing a great job, good competition so far, awesome flying. I really wish we had some Ray around here.
Ray, I don't think I know Ray. Actually.
Ray Kubiak. Ray Kubiak, a flying genius. He was one of my first coach in the tunnel in Eloy, and he actually he was flying for Joyrider in the Voss competition in dynamic.
Of course I do know. Yes, of course I know Ray. Sorry, Ray, bit of a mind meld there, trying to concentrate on everything at once. Well, Ray, thanks for your shout out. Anybody else who's watching, please let us know. It's good for us in the studio here. Keeps us on point and keeps us awake, doesn't it, Dummy? We know we've got a big audience. It'd be great to find out what kind of numbers we've got on the viewing. I'm sure we can get that from the gallery at some point, if we can monitor how this live stream is going and see how many people we've got watching. Hardcore hand. No, this is not hardcore hand orders. They're going to be next. This should be Flying Circus, actually. Have we got our order slightly wrong there? Let's just have a look who we've got. This is Flying Circus, actually. These are the team that are in the lead. This is 140 points. The team we were just watching was Flatnamic. That was the local Skydiving Dubai team. I should have spotted that. I know those guys very well. So, Flying Circus, they did 48 points in time on round 5. And if you compare that to the team at the bottom, the 11th team, 7 points in time. So this is the rookie category, you could say, the single A. Next up, we have the hardcore hand holders. You can see just to the left there, that team waiting to go in. It's a tricky one because we've got the wheelchair there. We need to get in and out of that, and it's just about the same width as the door. You'll see when they're trying to get into the door there how difficult it is to get this team in. Flying Circus, high fives. Do we get a quick word with Jed?
Hi, Flying Circus. Do you mind just taking your helmet off for a moment for us very, very quickly? How was that round for you?
Pretty fine.
Pretty fine. And how are you enjoying this competition so far?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Really?
And what are you thinking to Dubai?
Well, yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome city.
Thank you very much,
Isn't
guys.
it wonderful? Yeah, there you go. Back to Regan. Thanks, guys. That's
Hardcore
Flight
handholders
Circus.
are in the airflow. We've got Jared here. Legs immobilized for this competition. Paralyzed from the waist down, and here he is doing FS four-way. Absolute inspiration. He's always doing something extraordinary. Paragliding, base jumping, wingsuiting. Here he is now doing four-way. What's next? Absolutely incredible motivation to watch. Skilled as well. He's a rigger. He actually packed my reserve here at Skydiving Dubai. Always got a big smile on his face. Yeah, crowd pleaser too. See if we can keep a shot of him actually getting out of the tunnel. Let's see what's actually involved when he comes out of the tunnel here. You know, we've got everybody helping. You can see the wheelchair only just kind of squeezes into that gap, so it's not easy to get him out. You know, in that airflow, sometimes you know, somebody with the control of the legs falling and trying to get out of the tunnel can be an effort, can't it, Dommy?
Absolutely. You really want to be spot on for that.
Yeah. Got a quick word with Jed.
Could you just take your helmet off a moment, please? How was that round for you?
Oh, it was ultimate. Yeah, round 7 done. It was good. It's cool to hang out with your friends and fly in the tunnel and watch everyone else have fun. And it's a cool atmosphere here in Inflight, so I'm happy.
I tell you what, you're an absolute inspiration. All we just keep seeing is smiles, laughter. It looks like you're having a great, great competition with great, great friends.
That's what it's all about. It's just having fun and getting out there and enjoying yourself.
For all you out there, listen to that. That's what it's all about. Thanks for joining us. Cheers.
It
Happy
certainly
days.
is, Jed. Exactly what it's all about. We've got Sky Blockers Singapore. They should be just about, oh, they're already in there. No, sorry, this is last minute. Team last minute from France. I don't know what's happening with my reading skills right now. Keep moving, losing where we're at. I'm trying to look at score pages and flicking backwards and forwards. Still no excuse. Last minute from France. These are parents as well of some of the younger jumpers?
Not that I'm aware of, but maybe. I'll double check on that and get back to you.
We'll find out. There we go. They're just finishing their round.
Hello. How was that round for you? Looked like you were struggling a little bit with the levels there.
Yeah, it's short, and we are a team of parents of Iron Cat.
Those in the studio were just asking, are you part of this family that have come here? Yeah. You were struggling with the levels, obviously taller, shorter people. How did you find that round?
Not very good, not very good. All at once, not good.
Well, stick in there. You've still got many rounds to go, so let's hope those rounds get better for you.
Thank
Thanks
you
for your
very
time.
much, guys.
Cheers. Merci.
Skyblocker Singapore now in third place, 115 points. Be great to get another word with these, Jed, when they come through the door. They are very polite. You spoke to them this morning, and you're probably going to have a little bit of time just to get a few words with them, because we've got the 8-way round 6 after that. So Skyblockers Singapore in these lime green suits and helmets. Interesting how the different cameras are getting those different tones. This high up camera there is, I think, is that the camera of the tunnel, Dommy? Is it one that the production crew have provided?
It might be the judging one.
Yeah.
I assume that's the judging camera.
Gives a different colour, not the same quality. Over to you, Jed. Let's get a word with these guys.
Guys, well, this is a worldwide competition. We have our team here all the way from Singapore. The crowd really, really enjoyed that. How was your round? How did you enjoy that?
We did really well, and
Can you take your helmet off just for one moment so we can hear you better, please? There you go. Look, we've just asked them to have a chat with us. Not easy. They've just come on out of the tunnel. There we go. How was that round for you?
really fun.
Really fun. Are you having a good time here at Inflight Dubai?
Yes.
Is there anything particular that you're enjoying about this competition?
That we get to fly in the wind tunnel and compete with other teams.
Oh, well, we're so happy for you to be here. When did you arrive here from Singapore? When did you arrive?
On Saturday.
And what do you make of this tunnel? Because I've seen you've been to many other tunnels before. What do you think of this tunnel in Inflight Dubai?
It's a really nice tunnel, and it was easy to get used to it because the wind is kind of similar to the tunnel we fly in Singapore. So it made it easier for us to get used to it.
Oh, well, that's great. We're glad that you're all having a wonderful time. How are you? How are you getting along?
Good.
You having a good time?
Yeah.
You guys, we're so happy to have you here. And who have we got here? Let's find out. Who is this gentleman here?
I'm the father of 2 of these boys.
Oh, you must be a proud man.
I am also.
And to be a coach of all 4 of them. Are they doing well, are they?
They are doing well, fantastically well for themselves.
Well, we're really pleased to have them here at this wonderful competition at Inflight Dubai, Clash of Champions.
Thank you.
All this pride around us. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
You're
very
more than
much,
welcome.
guys.
Over to you, Regan.
Thank you, Jed.